Hey everyone, I just got back from a visit to Jackson Creek Wood Products in Clancy, Montana, and let me tell you, this place is so cool. Tucked just outside of Helena, this fourth generation family-owned mill has been in operation since 1935. I got a full behind-the-scenes tour, I met with the owner, and captured some incredible footage of the property and got some great insight into the whole milling process. This mill is surrounded by rich, sustainable forests, which makes it the perfect spot for producing some of the finest wood products in the region. So in today's video, we're gonna check out an active mill and the different products you can create with Jackson Creek Wood Products. So let's get into it. While I was touring Jackson Creek, I couldn't help but think about how rare places like this are today. Since the 1990s, Montana's once booming timber industry has taken some heavy hits. Dozens of mills have shut down, including major ones like the Smurfit Stone Container Mill in Frenchtown, which closed in 2010, and they laid off over 400 people. Reasons ranged from unstable timber supply and environmental regulations to overseas competition and shifts in demand. I spoke with Walt, the owner, about this, and he shared how Jackson Creek survived by staying lean, adaptive, and deeply rooted in craftsmanship. They focused on custom work, sustainability, and direct community relationships, all of which helped them weather the storm. What you're seeing here in this video is the exception, not the rule. Jackson Creek is one of the few independent mills still thriving, and that makes what they do even more important today. One of the first things I saw on the tour was their custom cutting and milling setup. It's impressive to watch. Precision cuts, carefully aligned boards, and operators who clearly know their craft. The owner explained how every project is tailored to exact specifications, whether it's for a one-of-a-kind dining table or architectural elements in a luxury cabin. Watching the process up close made me appreciate how skilled these folks are. And the smell of that fresh-cut Montana pine and fir, unreal. Custom milling like this ensures that you're not getting cookie-cutter lumber. Next, I watched them produce rough-cut lumber. These are the big, rugged boards with that authentic raw finish everyone loves in rustic builds. The textures are incredible. Natural edges, saw marks, and character that can't be replicated by mass producers. The owner told me that this is some of the most popular product for fencing, barn siding, and timber features. The way they work with Montana's local woods, especially lodgepole pine and Douglas fir, makes this lumber perfect for the outdoors. That hands-on feel, you just don't get that at a big box store. Now let's talk moldings. I had no idea how custom and detailed these pieces could be until I saw them being made in person. Jackson Creek offers baseboards, crown moldings, window trim, you name it. The owner showed me how each cut is made to exacting standards. Whether you're restoring a heritage home or finishing out a high-end build, these moldings elevate the space. Their Instagram has great photos of these pieces installed in real homes, and it's absolutely stunning. These aren't your basic trim boards. These are works of craftsmanship. This part of the tour blew me away, timber framing. Jackson Creek Mill's massive beams that are used to build full-on timber frame structures. The owner explained how the selected logs are specifically for strength and grain quality, are the backbones of cabins, barns, and lodges. They're beautiful and built to last. Montana's climate and forest makes this the ideal timber because it's strong, it's straight, and it's seasoned just right. If you want your structure to last for generations, this is the kind of framing material you want. You can just see how substantial these timbers are in the video. They're seriously impressive. As we walked the property, the owner shared how committed they are to sustainability. They sourced local timber from responsibly managed forests around the Helena region. These forests, they're full of mature pine, fir, and larch, and because they're right here, transportation impacts are pretty minimal. Sustainable harvesting means they take only what's needed, leaving younger trees to grow. It's a cycle that supports the wildlife, forest health, and long-term productivity. The mill is small enough to care, but large enough to handle serious production. Seeing it in person, walking in the same woods the lumber came from, gave me a new appreciation for how wood should be harvested and milled. So here's the basic process. Logs are delivered, inspected for quality, and then sent to the debarker. Watching the bark get stripped clean can be oddly satisfying. Okay, so from there, logs move into the saws where they're cut to size based on each project's specs. Once milled, the wood is either left rough cut or sent for drying and finishing. What's cool is how many of these steps are still done by hand or by eye and not just by machines. They might still use modern equipment, but the know-how behind it all is still old school. You can see how every board is handled with care. Meeting the team behind Jackson Creek Wood Products was the highlight of the tour. These guys are true craftsmen. They have been at this for decades, and it shows in every cut, joint, and stack. Walt's passion came through loud and clear. He talked about how his grandfather started the mill and how they've kept those same values: hard work, honesty, and doing things right. There is strict attention to detail, especially when they're hand sorting boards or adjusting blades by feel. It's a mix of tradition and precision that defines the best in woodworking. What really stood out during my visit is how embedded Jackson Creek is in the local community. The owner shared stories about supplying wood for schools, historic buildings, even custom signs for small businesses around Helena. Their reputation isn't built on marketing, it's built on word of mouth and generations of trust. If you follow them on social media, you'll see local builders tagging them in projects and thanking them for all of their quality materials. This legacy, nearly 90 years strong, is a big reason people keep coming back. It's the kind of story that makes you want to support a local. So I hope this tour gave you guys a sense of how special Jackson Creek Wood Products really is. One of the few mills left. Between the custom milling, the sustainability, and the craftsmanship passed down through 4 generations, this is a mill with heart. And being able to walk through the yard and talk with the owner gave me an absolutely new appreciation for what it takes to turn trees into heirloom quality wood. If you're in Montana, or even if you're not, and you need top quality lumber, this is the place to call. Check out their Instagram or Facebook for more behind-the-scenes content. And don't forget to like and subscribe and tap that notification bell if you would like to see more tours like this. Thanks for watching, guys, and a huge thanks to Jackson Creek for letting me share your story.